Hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're like me and you're still in the Police and Thieves game, I just wanted to give a little update on some things, as well as maybe splash into the whole Yield Hunt game status as well. But as of right now, I'm still into the Police and Thieves game. I started off with, four thieves and one police, and it was doing okay. It just so happens that the lower price of the thieves at 0.25, I ended up picking up two of these level threes while they were that low. I didn't mean to buy two. I just got one, but it wasn't going through the AVAC system, I guess, quick enough or whatever the case might be. And so I thought somebody had snagged it. And so I didn't think that I got it. But then I went to go get another one and same problem happened. I'm like, okay, something's going wrong with the network. And for whatever reason, this one was not going through the system, but apparently it did. So I have two extra ones, I guess one by accident. And so I did some math and I can see that all these together will yield about 13. Let me see here, 13.5 per day. And at the current price of bribe, which is 0.34 cents, I'm looking at maybe $4.59 per day just in bribe if it was to stay the same. So initially, after doing some adding up of things, I have roughly approximately 16 AVACs wrapped up into this project, and I calculated it out to be about $1,500, buying here and there, here and there. And of course, when the prices were a little bit higher, up around the 118 mark per AVAX, and 183 at one point in time. So whatever the case, it feels like it's a lot invested for me anyway. 1,800 or 1,500, excuse me, and it's been going on this long. At the current price of bribe, if I was making 459, if I wanted to get that $1,500 back, it would take me 326 days to knock all that out, and then just to break even on everything. And that's just not including the loot that I'm currently acquiring in the vault. So I still rock that. Go back to the game. And bribe staking. Every time I get some bribe, maybe I'll pull out the bribe like once every couple days. Then I'll go ahead and put it right back in here. And I'm probably come away with about 3,000 loot every 2 days, give or take. So it is what it is. It doesn't feel like a lot's coming back, but I'm still invested, and I'm hoping that when the price of Bitcoin goes up and all these other coins start to go up ever so slightly, that perhaps the price of this particular project, I'm going to try and start selling off either some of the bribes, some of the loot, whatever the case. I'm trying to put almost no more money into it because it already feels like a lot, and I just can't see how it's going to actually pay out in the long run. I'm optimistic. I'm one of those eternal optimists, but at the current price of everything, it just bleh. But who knows? We'll see. And of course, while this game was all up in phase two, then I went ahead and got into Yield Hunt, which was something similar, and I thought it was kind of cool. All things considered, and because I was familiar with Police and Thieves, I went ahead and felt comfortable getting into this particular game. So I started off with like one, two, three adventurers, and then eventually bought one little hunter off the NF trade. And I haven't calculated what I have invested in this one, but all in all, it, it felt like it was doing pretty good all the way around. I have approximately 10,000. Let me see something real quick. I have about 10,000 gem having collected versus the loot, I have about 100,000 loot. So let's take a look here. How much I got going on? Yeah, 100,000 gem, and at the current price, it's at least up a little bit today, 20%. But look at all that selling. But while the prices of the NF trade, all these different NFTs for the adventurers being down around the 1.11, that's where I picked up like 2 more. I figured, what's a cup of coffee? What's a happy meal for the day? I just won't eat a happy meal that day. I'm just kidding. I don't eat happy meals too often. So I picked up 2 more, or 3 more, I think. And that's where I'm sitting right now, because I'm hoping that this game will also go similar to Police and Thieves and start to pick up. So yes, I picked up 3 more for shits and giggles. And so let's see what happens. I do like the fact that the hunter is still collecting gems for the people who are claiming it on staking. I don't think they've switched that off yet, and I just heard about it in the Discord that they're talking about switching off the tax for people pulling out. But we'll see. All in all, I'm hoping that the game will be up there in price. As you can see, the whole chicken game is doing good. By 18 million money wrapped up to it. No wonder the floor price on this particular project is 25 AVAX versus the floor price on a Police and Thieves is less than 1 AVAX. So it's kind of like, we need to kind of get that rock and rolling better. How the hell is this game, as cheesy as it looks, at 6.1? I don't know. But Yield Hunt 23, Police and Thieves at 14, which they were up around number 3 at one point in time. And I just think people are just shifting their money around, pulling money out of these other projects and then sticking in these other projects. And that's what they're doing. Out of all the things that I could have gotten into, it's definitely better to have gotten into this particular game than to be doing some other things that I could have lost more money on. So, and it was a good experience because I saw how good the Wolf game did on the Ethereum. But because I hate Ethereum's gas fees, I just never got involved in such nuttiness. This particular one with their very, very low gas fees on the Avalanche blockchain was definitely a lot better. So I'm gonna still stick with the yield hunt, and I can't say that it's worth getting into now. I mean, don't get me wrong; it could possibly blow up. I don't know, but I don't see how. I just want to hopefully get my money out at some point in time. And at one point in time, I did see that the price of loot was pretty high up. I could have gotten 1,000 out easy if I cashed in all that loot then, but that was like less, not even a penny. If it could go up to a penny, great. Even 0.002 or something like that, that would still be a lot better than what it currently is. So, if you are thinking about getting into it, definitely check out the Discord and talk to other people. And then, just like they say, don't stick any money into it that you're not willing to lose. Granted, I didn't want to lose $1,500, but if you don't put the money in, you can't exactly win, as it were. So, and it's fun to be at least part of it, and there's many others that are. So, what I'm hoping to do is also maybe make a few more videos on some things. So, I'm hoping to wrap this up and see if I can't share some other stories with you guys. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this. Definitely do the subscribe thing. I really appreciate it. And if you don't, that's fine too. And I'll hope to see you guys again on the next day or two. Peace.